Turn me round, turn me round, turn me round, ain't gonna let nobody turn me round. I'm gonna keep on walking, Lord, keep on talking, Lord, marching to the freedom land. Ain't gonna let no sheriff turn me round, turn me round, turn me round. Ain't gonna let no sheriff turn me round. I'm gonna keep on walking, Lord, keep on talking, Lord, marching to the freedom land. Ain't gonna let Alabama turn me round, turn me round, turn me round. Ain't gonna let Alabama turn me round. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching to the freedom land. Ain't gonna let segregation turn me round, turn me round, oh, turn me round. Ain't gonna let segregation turn me round. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching to the freedom land. Ain't gonna let no jailhouse turn me round, turn me round, turn me round. Ain't gonna let no jailhouse turn me round. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching to the freedom land. Ain't gonna let no governor turn me round, turn me round, yeah, turn me round. Ain't gonna let no governor turn me round. I'm gonna keep on walking, keep on talking, marching to the freedom land.
Upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. He said that upon this rock I'm gonna build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. Oh no. Whenever I'm tempted to do wrongs, I get on my knees and I start to give him thanks. He showed me the path to righteousness, and he promised me on solid ground I'll stand. He said that up on this rock I'm gonna build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. He said that up on this rock I'm gonna build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail, no. Through life's trials, he always stood by me, and he walks me through them with his rod and the staff. Closer than a brother, my Jesus is to me, so no devil from hell will be able to succeed. He said that up on this rock I'm gonna build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. He said that up on this rock I'm gonna build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. He said that up on this rock I'm gonna build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. He said that up on this rock I'm gonna build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. I set a solid foundation for you to stand, my child. Walk with me and I will make great and mighty things. I am your God, the Lord that healeth thee. I'll be with you through every storm and every test you'll see. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. gates of hell shall not prevail. Christ said, upon this rock I'm gonna build my church. No, gates from hell, yeah, shall be able to prevail. He said, upon this rock I'm gonna build my church. I'm gonna build my church, not prevail. Upon this rock I'm gonna build my church. Gates of hell not prevail. Upon this rock I'm gonna build my church, and no gates from hell shall not prevail. He said that upon this rock I'm gonna build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. He said that upon this rock I'm gonna build my church. No.
Welcome to Bliss Radio on the 27th of January 2019. This is Joseph Niles was died in and rest in peace. Joseph Niles was a funeral.
Stand up and tell me, do you love my Jesus? Stand up and tell me, do you love my Lord? I want to know, do you love do you love my Lord? I want to know, I want to know, do you love my Lord? Why don't you stand up and tell me, do you love my Jesus? Stand up and tell me, do you love my Lord? I want to know, I want to know, do you love my Lord? If you're saved and you know it, say amen. If you're saved and you know it, say amen. If you're saved and you know it, your life will surely show it. If you're saved and you know it, say amen. If you're saved and you know it, say amen. You know you're saved and you know it, say amen. Now if you're saved and you know it, your life will surely show it. If you're saved and you know it, say amen. Now if you're saved and you know it, say amen. If you're saved and you know it, say amen, Lord. If you're saved and you know it, you know your life will surely show it. If you're saved and you know it, say amen. If I've ever needed the Lord before, I sure do need Him now. Sure do need Him now. Yes, I sure do need Him now. Now if I ever needed the Lord before, I sure do need Him now. I need Him every day and every hour. You see, I need Him in the morning, I need Him in the night, I need Him in the noontime. I need Him every day and every hour. Now if I ever needed the Lord before, you sure do need Him now. Surely need Him now. Yes, you surely need Him now. If you ever needed the Lord before, I say you sure do need Him now. You need Him every day and every hour. You need... Satan, your kingdom must come down. Satan, your kingdom must come down. I hear the voice of Jesus say, Satan, your kingdom must come down. Satan, your kingdom must come down. Satan, your kingdom must come down. I hear the voice of Jesus say, Satan, your kingdom must come down. Satan, your kingdom must come down. Satan, your kingdom must come down. I hear the voice of Jesus say, Satan, your kingdom must come down. I know the Lord will make a way, yes He will. I know the Lord will make a way, yes He will. Now if I live a holy life, put down the wrong and do the right, I know the Lord will make a way, yes He will. I know the Lord will make a way, yes He will. I know the Lord will make a way, yes He will. If I live a holy life, forget the wrong and do the right, I know the Lord will make Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. I got to live a holy life, forget the wrong and do the right. I know the Lord will make a way. Yes, he will. I know a friend you can tell your troubles to. I know a friend you can tell your troubles to. But you got to live a holy life, forget the wrong and do the right. I know the Lord will make a way. Yes, he will. Satan, your kingdom must come down. Satan, your kingdom must come down. I hear the voice of Jesus say, Satan, your kingdom must come down. Satan, your kingdom must come down. Satan, your kingdom must come down. I hear the voice of Jesus say, Satan, your kingdom must come down. Yes. I must tell Jesus all of my troubles. I cannot bear these burdens alone. In my distress, He kindly will help me. He ever loves and cares for his own. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I cannot bear my burdens alone. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. Jesus can help me. Jesus alone. Tempted and tried, I need a great Savior, one who can help my burdens to bear. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. He all my cares and sorrows will share. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. I cannot bear my burdens alone. I must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. Jesus can help me. Jesus alone. I must tell must tell Jesus. I must tell Jesus. Jesus can help me. Jesus alone. Jesus can help me. Jesus. If you are burdened, weary and oppressed, go to the Lord in prayer. Jesus will hear you and will give you rest. Go to the Lord in prayer. Go to the Lord in prayer. And pray till the light shines through. Take every burden there and see what the Lord will do. Prayer is a safe retreat from storms and the tempter's snares. Trust in His holy name and go to the Lord in prayer. Prayer bringeth solace. Why not use it now? Go to the Lord in prayer. Down at His feet in full submission bow. Go to the Lord in prayer. Go to the Lord in prayer and pray till the light shines through. Take every burden there and you will see what the Lord will do. Prayer is a safe retreat from storms and the tempter's snares. Trust in His holy name and go to the Lord in prayer.
Proverbs chapter 25. These are also proverbs of Solomon which the men of Hezekiah king of Judah copied out. It is the glory of God to conceal a thing, but the honor of kings is to search out of a matter. The kings of the height and the earth of the deep depth, and the heart of kings is unsearchable. Take away the dross from the silver, and there shall come forth a vessel for the finer. Take away the wicked from before the king, and his throne shall be established in righteousness. Put not forth thyself in the presence of the kings, and stand not in the place of great men. For better It is that it be said unto thee, Come up hither, when in the presence of the prince whom thine eyes have seen. Go not forth hastily to strive, lest thou not know not what to do in the end of thereof, when thy neighbor have put thee to shame. Debate thy cause with thy neighbor himself, and discover not a secret to another, lest he that heareth it put thee to shame, and thine infamy turn not away. A word fitly spoken is like the apples and golds in pitchers of silver. As an earring of gold and a ornament of fine gold, so it's a wise reprover upon an obedient ear. As the cold of snow in the time of the harvest, so is a faithful messenger to them that send him, for he refresheth the soul of his master. Whoso boasted himself of a false gift is like a cloud and wind without wane. By long forbearing is a prince pursued, and a soft tongue breaketh the bones. Hast thou found it, honey? Eat so much as is sufficient for thee, lest thou be filled therewith, and vomit it. Withdraw thy thought from thy neighbor's house, lest he be weary of thee, and so hate thee. A man that beareth false witnesses against his neighbor is immoral, and a sword and a sharp arrow. Confident is an unfaithful man in the time of trouble, is like a broken tooth and a force out of joint. As he that taking away a scarment in the cold weather, as a vinegar upon thine, so is he thine sinning stone to an heavy heart. If thine enemy be hungry, give thee bread to eat, and if he be thirsty, give him water to drink. For thou hast showed heap coals of fire upon his head, and the Lord shall reward thee. The north wind driveth away rain, so doth an angry countenance and backbiting tongue. It is better to dwell in the corner of the housetop with a bawling woman and in a wild house, as cold to a thirsty soul, so it is good news for a far country. A righteous man falling down before the wicked is a trouble fountain and a corrupt spring. It is not good to eat much honey, so for men to search their own glory is not glory. He that hath no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down, will end without woes. Woes. My sins were higher, medley by Joseph Niles.
My sins were higher than a mountain, but the Lord sanctified me. My sins were flowing like a river, but the Lord sanctified me. It was glory, hallelujah, when the fire came. Fire came down, I say, the fire came down. It was glory, hallelujah, when the fire came down, and the Lord sanctified me. My sins were higher than a mountain, but the Lord sanctified me. My sins were flowing like a river, but the Lord sanctified me. It was glory, hallelujah, when the fire came down. I said the fire came down. Thank God the fire came down. It was glory, hallelujah, when the fire came down, and the Lord sanctified me. Yes. Weeping may endure for a night, joy cometh in the morning. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy cometh in the morning. Hallelujah for the joys. Hallelujah for that joy. I say weeping may endure for a night, joy cometh in the morning. All the way to Calvary he went for me. He went for me. He went for me. All the way to Calvary he went for me, and now he set me free. Although I had so many sins, Jesus took them all away, and he pardoned me. Although I had so many sins, Jesus took them all away, and he pardoned me. Some sweet day I'm going away. Some sweet day I'm going to stay. Some sweet day when life is over. Some sweet day I'm going away. Some sweet day I'm going away. Some sweet day I'm going to stay. Some sweet day when life is over. Some sweet day I'm going away. He is all over me, keeping me alive, keeping me alive, keeping me alive. He is all over me, keeping me alive. Jesus is keeping me alive. Yes. Weeping may endure for a night, joy cometh in the morning. Weeping may endure for a night, joy cometh in the morning. Hallelujah for the joys. Hallelujah for the joy. I say weeping may endure for a night, joy cometh in the morning.
chapter 26. As snow in summer and rain in harvest, so honor is not seemly for a fool. As the bird by wandering, as the swallow by flying, so the causeless shall not come. A whip for the horse, a bridle for the ass, and a rod for foot's back. Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou also be like unto him. Answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own conceit. He that sending a message by the hand of a cold fool cutteth off the feet and drinketh damage. The legs of the lame are not equal, so it's a parable in the mouth of fools. As he that bringeth a stone in slain, so it is that giving honor to a fool. As a stone goeth up into the hand of the drunkard, so it is a parable in the mouth of fools. The great that vomit all things both reward the fool and reward transgressors. As a dog return to his vomit, as a fool returning to his folly. Seest thou and a man wise in his own conceit? There is more hope of a fool than of him. The slothful man said, there is a lion in the way, a lion in the streets. As the dog turning upon his hinds, so doth the slothful upon his bed. The slothful hideth his hand in his bosom, that giveth his to his brain again to his mouth. So the sluggard is wiser in his own conceit than the 7 men that he can within a reason. He is that passeth by the and may believe with strife belonging not to him, is like a one that taking a dog by the ears. As a madman who casteth firebrands, arrows, and death, so is the man so deceived in his neighbor, and safe and not in a sports. There is no wood, there is the fire going out. So where there is no talebearer, the strife ceaseth. As coals are to burning coals and wood to fire, so it's a contentious man to kindle strife. The words of the talebearer are as wounds as they go down into most of the belly. Burning lips and the wicked heart like a potsherd covered with silver dross. He that hateth the same belief with his lips, and lay up deceit with him. When he speaketh fair, believe him not. There are 7 abominations in his heart. Whose heart is covered by deceit, his wickedness shall be shewed before the congregation. Whoso diggeth a pit shall fall therein, and he that rolleth a stone I will turn to upon him. A lying tongue hateth those that are afflicted by it, and a flattered mouth worketh ruin. Help Somebody by Joseph Niles.
If I could help somebody as I pass along, if I could cheer somebody with a word or a song, if I could show some traveler he is traveling wrong, then my living shall not be in vain. If I can do my duty as a Christian ought, if I could bring back beauty to a world abroad, if I could spread life's message as the Master taught, then my living shall not be in vain. Then my living shall not be in vain. Then my living shall not be in vain. If I could help somebody as I pass along, then my living shall not be in vain. If I can do my duty as a good man ought, I wanna bring back beauty to a world abroad. If I could spread life's message as the Master taught, then my living shall not be in vain. If I could help somebody as I pass along, if I could cheer somebody with a word or a little song, if I could show some traveler he is traveling wrong, then my living shall not be in vain. Then my living shall not be in vain. Then my living shall not be in vain. If I could help somebody as I pass along, then my living shall not be in vain. Then my living shall not
Boast not thyself to tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring forth. Let another man praise thee, and not thine own mouth, and stranger, and not thine own lips. A stone is heavy, and the stand heavily with thee, but a fool's worth in his heavier than both. Worth is cruel, and his anger is outrageous. But who is able to stand before envy? Open rebuke is better than secret love. Faithful are the wounds of a friend, but the kisses of an enemy are deceitful. The full soul of love and honeycomb, but the hungry soul every bitter than vain is sweet. As a bird that wandereth from her nest, so is a man that wandereth from his place. Ointment and perfume rejoice the heart, so doth the sweetnesses of a man's friends by heartily console. Thine own friend and thy father's friends forsake not, neither go to thy brother's house. In the day of the clemency, from better is the neighbor, for that is a neither than a brother far off. My son, be wise, and make my heart glad, that I may answer him that reproacheth me. A prudent a man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished. Take the garments that is surely for a stranger, and then take a pledge of him for a strange woman. He that blesses his friend with a loud voice, rising early in the morning, it shall be counted a cost to him, and continue dropping in a very vain day, and the continuousness women are alike. Whosoever hideth his hideth with the ointment of right hand, which is brave itself. Iron sharpened the iron, so a man sharpened the consciences of his friend. Whoso keepeth from the fig tree shall eat the fruit thereof. So he that waited on his master shall be honored. As in the water face answered to the face, so the heart of man to man. Hell and destruction are never full. The eyes of man are never satisfied. At the fining pot for silver and the furnace of gold, so it's a man to his place. Through thou shalt display, fooling the mortar among wheat with the pestle, yet will not his foolishness depart from him. Without diligent to know the state of the flocks, and the look well to it to thy herbs, for riches are not forever, and doth the crown endure to every generation. The hay appeareth, and the tender grass sheweth itself, and the mountains are gathered. The lambs are for thy clothing, as the goats are the price of the field. And thou shalt not have goats milk enough for the food of thy household, and the meditate for thy maidens. Offer in the glory land.
I've a home prepared where the saints abide, just over in the glory land. And I long to be by my Savior's side, just over in the glory land. Just over in the glory land, I'll join that happy angel band. Just over in the glory land. Just over in the glory land. There with the mighty host that stand. Just over in the glory land. I am on my way to those mansions fair. Just over in the glory land. There to sing God's praise and His glory share. Just over in the glory land. Just over in the glory land. I'll join that happy angel band. Just over in the glory land. Just over in the glory land. There with the mighty host that stand. Just over in the glory land. Just over in the glory land, I'll join that happy angel band. Just over in the glory land. Just over in the glory land. There with the mighty host that stand. Just over in the glory land. What a joyful heart that my Lord I'll see, just over in the glory land. And with kindred saved, there forever be, just over in the glory land. Just over in the glory land, I'll join that happy angel band. Just over in the glory land. Just over in the glory land. There with that mighty host I'll stand. Just over in the glory land. With the blood washed one.
Psalms chapter 28. The wicked flee when no man pursueth, but the righteous are bold as a lion. For the transgression of land are many are the princes thereof, but a man of understanding and knowledge, the states thereof shall be prolonged. A poor man oppressive, the poor is like a sweet wine which leave no food. They that forsake the law praise the wicked, but such as keep the law contend with them. Evil men understand not judgment, but they that seeketh the Lord understand all things. Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness than he that is preserved in his ways, though he be rich. Whoso keepeth the law is a wise son. but he that is companion of virtuous men shameth his father. He that sway and unjust against increase his substances, we shall gather it for him that will pity the poor. He that turneth away his ears from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be abomination. Whoso causeth the righteous go to astray in the evil way, he shall fall himself into his own pit, but the upright shall have good things in possession. The rich man is wise in his own conceit, but the poor that have understanding search it him out. When the righteous men do rejoice, there is a great glory, but when the wicked wise, a man is hidden. He that covered his sins shall not prosper, but whoso confesses and forsakes men shall have mercy. But happy is the man that feareth only, but he that hardeneth his heart shall fall into mischief. As a roaring and a wagging bear, so is wicked worthy offered to poor people. The princess that wanteth understanding is also a great oppressor, but he that hateth covetous shall not prolong his day. A man doeth violence to the blood of any person shall flee to the pit, let no man to stay him. Whoso walketh upright shall be saved, but he that he is preserved in his way shall fall at once. He that tilleth his land shall have plenty of the bread, but he that followeth after him person shall have poverty enough. A faithful man shall abound with blessing, but he that maketh haste to be rich shall not be innocent. To have respect a person is not good, for a piece of bread that man will transgress, he had hasted to be rich, have an evil eye, and considereth not that poverty shall come upon him. He that reproves a man afterwards shall find more favor than he that flattereth with the tongue. Whoso robbeth his father or his mother and saith, it is no transgression, the same is the companion for a destroyer. He that is of the proud heart strive up a strife, but he that putteth his trust in the Lord shall he be made fat. He may trust in his heart, he is full. But whoso walketh wisely, he shall be delivered. He that giveth unto the poor shall not lack, but he that hideth his eyes shall not many a cause. When the wicked wise men had been sleep, but when they perish, or the righteous increased. So I fall down on my knees.
When Jesus. He hear my cry, and He promised me, He gonna hear my plea. He gonna hear my plea. If I will tell Him down on my knees.
This is 30th of anniversary.
When days are dark, when friends are few, when I don't know just what to do, there's only one way I can find ease. I talk to Jesus down on my knees, down on my knees, down on my knees. When trouble rise, I talk to Jesus, He hear my cry, and He promised me, He gonna hear my plea, He gonna hear my plea. If I will tell Him down on my knees. When I am sad, my spirit low, I'm talked about wherever I go. When the You have longed for sweet peace and for faith to increase, and have earnestly, fervently prayed. But you cannot have rest or be perfectly blessed until all on the altar is laid. Is your all on the altar of sacrifice laid? Your heart doth the Spirit control. You can only be blessed and have peace and sweet rest as you yield your body and soul. Would you walk with the Lord in the light of His word and have peace and contentment always? You must do His sweet will to be free from all ill. On the altar, you're all you must live. Is your all on the altar of sacrifice laid? Your heart doth the Spirit control. You can only be blessed and have peace and sweet rest as you yield your body and soul.
Yes, this is called the Joseph Niles was died. Now it's time for Mighty God by Mr. Vegas.
And pure. I not sell out to be rich. I man just rather stay poor. When one door is closed, God open so many more. Now I feel safe and secure. Up to the heaven I soar. Praise the mighty God, ruler of the earth. You're the everlasting. I'm leaning on your word. Bless me, mighty God, ruler of the earth. Your grace is everlasting. Heal me with your word. I will call on the Lord. Your name is worthy to be praised.
This is a 13th of anniversary.
See, I can't just and go and live up. When I want shoes, one pants, one shorts. I know me, I pull me socks up. All when the devil want me, mash up. In the Almighty God, when me trust, I not lose me focus. Mighty God, help me, God. Help me, mighty God. Oh, mighty God. Oh God, praise the mighty God, ruler of the earth. You're the everlasting. I'm leaning on your word. Bless me, mighty God, ruler of the earth. Your grace is everlasting. Heal me with your words. Oh God, oh God, oh God. Bless me, God, praise the God. Oh yeah, yeah. Bless me, mighty God. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Na 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 na. Oh na 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 na. Na 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 na. Oh yeah. Hey, mighty God, bless me, mighty God. Oh yeah. Hey, mighty God, praise God. Oh yeah. Oh God, praise the mighty God, ruler of the earth. You're the everlasting. I'm leaning on your words. Bless me, mighty God, ruler of the earth. Your grace is everlasting. Heal me with your word. Yeah, 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 yeah. Mighty God.
The sound of Sister Pansy, just a course, so walk.
Just a closer walk with thee. Grant me, Jesus, if you please.
just a closer walk with thee. Grant me, Jesus, if you please, daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be. Daily walking close to thee. Let it be, dear Lord, let it be.
Yes, he is called a Sister Pansy. The just a close to walk to thee. Now it's time for Belongs to You by Joseph Niles.
Jesus, I worship you, giving glory, glory. Spirit, my body and soul belongs to you. Heart, my love, my life, I'm giving to you. Spirit, my body and soul belongs to you, to you, to you, to you. My heart, my mind, my soul belongs to you. My love, my life, it all belongs to you. Belongs to you, to you, to you. Belongs to you, to you, to you. The songs we sing, they all belong to you. The air we breathe, it all belongs to you. Say, belongs to you, to you, to you, to you, to you. Oh, belongs to you. Say yeah, to you, to you, to you. Oh, yes, I surrender it all. Yes, I do. Yes, I turn it all over. Yes, it all belongs to you, to you, to you, Jesus. Yes, I surrender it all. Yes, I turn it all over. Yes, it all belongs to you, to you, to you. Say, spirit, my body and soul belongs to you. My heart, my love, my life, I'm giving to you. Spirit, my body and soul belongs to you, 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 to you.
You make me stronger.
This is Kevin Danswell, the album called The Live Encounter.
You make me stronger. Yeah. Oh. again, come again. You make me stronger. Oh, Jesus. Somebody say it again. You make me stronger. Anybody should have been 6 feet under. Anybody should have lost you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You make me put you on in the air. Put you on in the air. Say, you're my creator. Lord, you know my times. Hey, seasons of breakthrough. My seasons of trial. So I will seek you, and you I will find. You're my strong tower. In you I will hide. Put your hands in the air. You make me stronger. Oh, oh, I wanna hear you. You make me stronger. Lord, I take your hand. Oh, you fix my focus. Hey, now I know who I am. I want to see everybody run with me. I used to run from, but you made me strong. Got strong and mighty. You made me stronger. Yeah. I wanna hear you. You made me stronger. One more time. You said you made me. Colombia, wave those hands. Woo! We gonna do this in Espanol. Are you ready? Here we go. Usted me hace más fuerte. You say, oh. Usted me hace más fuerte. Usted me hace más fuerte. You say, usted me hace más fuerte. Woman, dear son. Woman, dear son. Put your hands up in the air. You make me stronger. Hey. Oh, oh. You make me stronger. Put something up in the air. I want to hear that African sound down there. We're going to Africa, Namibia, Burundi, Mozambique, Zambia, Uganda. We're going to do this in Swahili. I want some dancers out in the front right here, sir. I want some people who's not afraid to dance. Yes, ufanya
fire in me and yes, fire in me and yes, I fire in me and Jamaica, put something in the air. You make me stronger. Nobody like you. Nobody like you. Yeah. One more time, said you make me stronger, 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 stronger.
Right, this is called Kevin Dansfield by Will Make Me Stronger. The song called Jesus Knows by George Benson.
Are you ready? Are you ready? You see, I am redeemed. I'm bought with a price. I know that Jesus has changed my whole life. If anybody asks you just who I am, yes, sir. Tell them, oh, hallelujah. Somebody told me that I'm born with a price. That is Jesus has changed my whole life. If anybody asks you just who I am, I think you ought to tell them, I am redeemed. Don't be afraid to tell them that
But this is raining.
I'm born with a price. Daddy Jesus has changed my whole life. Thank you, Jesus. You see, anybody asks you just who I am, I think you better tell them. I am
The sound of my favorite friend by Carly Davids.
I'd like to tell you about a very, very special friend of mine. Everybody needs a little help sometimes. No one stands alone. Makes no difference if you're just a child like me, or a king upon a throne. Oh, there are no exceptions.
by the line, come off by the line, come off by the line. Enemy, enemy, come off by the line, come off by the line, come off by the line. Enemy, enemy, come off by the line, come off by the line, come off by the line. Enemy, enemy, come off by the line. Enemy, come off by the line. Oh, enemy, it's time of Jesus time. Yeah, enemy, come off by the line. Oh, enemy, it's time of Jesus time. Yeah, so clear the way and let me start to burn up, clear the way and let me start DJ, clear the way and let me start to burn up, clear the way and let me start DJ. Shell rock me, Shakana. Bendigo. They put them in the fire and they never get burned. Made up on the line, I mean, now go turn. But if you trust in me, God, then you will learn. Say, enemy, come off by the line. Enemy, this time of Jesus time. This time of Jesus time, yeah. Come off by the line. Enemy, this time of Jesus time. Say, yeah, so clear the way and let me start to burn up, clear the way and let me start DJ, clear the way and let me start to burn up, clear the way and let me start DJ. Whoa, whoa. Wanna give me the book, give me Bible, let me pray, yeah. Give me the book, give me Bible, let me pray, yeah. Now your light, it's 3 Hebrews. In the fire, I can't get burned. Pharaoh and his army tried to overthrow me. End up in the Red Sea and drown behind me. Whoa, whoa. Wanna give me the book, give me Bible, let me pray, yeah. Give me the book, give me Bible, let me pray. Jesus the only one that I trust. Lift up your hands and give him all you got. Fire can't burn me, water can't drown me. A lion can't kill me, cause God is before me. Only give me this, only give me this, only give me this book in the Bible. Oh yeah, only give me the Bible. Only give me this, only give me this, only give me this book in the Bible. Only give me this, only give me this, only give me this book in the Bible. Enemy, come off me by the line. Enemy, come off me by the line. Ooh, Lord.
In everything you do, pray as you go.
This is Scotland B.
Hello, man.
Pray as you go.
In his face, so important to pray. I've gotta give praise to the Lord every day. I use pray as you go, unlimited bars, and I may not have unlimited bars, but seeking his face and needing to pray is one thing I do every day. Let me break it down. God hears prayers, he hears what you're saying, and he takes it down. So make him proud and build that bridge of relation. Spaces are vacant, it's there for the taking. Jesus Christ is allowing the saying of prayers. So pray as you go. It's pray as you go, not play as you go. Bun T-Mobile on a 5-day pass. Christ is there, he's fully prepared. Bun O2 like that's just air compared to a better connection. You got free credit on Jesus' network. He's there like 24/7. The future ain't orange, the future is heaven.
There's a couple reasons why I pray. Gotta give thanks here for another day, for divine assistance, and through God that I stay consistent. I pray that he keeps me humble. Why? Cause I'm destined for greatness and to destroy that spirit of lateness. If I don't pray, I won't grow. If I don't inspire, I'm a waste man and no use to the kingdom. Gotta be that sort of the earth when I speak. Can't seize a rebirth in the midst of darkness. Just shine through me in different ways for the rest of my days. Ain't trying to win awards on MTV. I'm out here trying to set souls free.
It's pray as you go, not play as you go. Bun T-Mobile on a 5-day pass. Christ is there, he's fully prepared. Bun O2 like that's just air compared to a better connection. You got free credit on Jesus' network. He's there like 24/7. The future ain't orange, the future is heaven. As well as give thanks, you can ask for things in your prayers too, but remember who you are praying to. Respect the Lord with some manners you. Pray for the devil to have no hold in your life. He's not larger than life, so bind him, loose him. Oh my days, is that Satan losing? Pray, pray, pray is essential. Pray for healing, miracle potential. Pray in the evening, pray in the morning. Even pray when your mouth might be yawning. Pray, pray, pray is essential. Pray for healing, miracle potential. Pray in the evening, pray in the morning. Even pray when your mouth might be yawning. It's pray as you go, not play as you go. Bun T-Mobile on a 5-day pass. Christ is there, he's fully prepared. Bun O2 like that's just air compared to a better connection. You got free credit on Jesus' network. He's there like 24/7. The future ain't orange, the future is heaven. I pray for them guys. Them on never roll deep, them on never roll deep still. And I pray for them times that Satan wants to make you feel ill. And I pray for them guys that seek him first before that meal. And I pray for my life that God helps me achieve his will. I pray for when I be bad man, them I roll on a road dashing backhand with about 12 man and no life plan that man. I pray for all them gal on the roads when I get involved. Link a road guy from an exposed code and remove their clothes. It's pray as you go, not play as you go. Bun T-Mobile on a 5-day pass. Price is there, he's fully prepared. Bun O2 like that's just air compared to a better connection. You got free credit on Jesus' network. He's there like 24/7. The future ain't orange, the future is heaven. It's pray as you go, not play as you go. Bun T-Mobile on a 5-day pass. Price is there, he's fully prepared. Bun O2 like that's just air compared to a better connection. You got free credit on Jesus' network. He's there like 24/7. The future ain't orange, the future is heaven.
Christy B. Understanding love.
The power of love.
Power of love. It's the power of love. It's the power of love. It's the power of love.
Love understanding, he's not, she's not. Now on the streets it's just where gunshots, no pick up beats in the hearts like snapshots. Lack of understanding, expect chaos. He's the governor, I'm the mayor. We're coming to show how to love another. Take after our loving mothers. Learn from the mistakes, learn from the S of our father. Knowledge is power, power is fire. We're gonna fight fire with fire. The Holy Ghost fire, my heart desires. Burning all the demons, my flesh and power. We're gonna climb mountains just like towers. Due to the understanding and power. Trust me, life will never be sour.
Power of love. It's the power of love. It's the power of love. It's the power of love.
Frenzy Productions. Christy B. Understanding love. Ha. I hope you understand it. Yeah. G-O-D, the real meaning of love. Yo. Governor B. Take it away.
Bring me. Let me show you an example of love. A woman that works bare hours in a day, burning off calories just to feed a family, working her socks off, holding down 3 jobs, so that her kids get a better life. Even at church she's working, selling pies. People say stop, she don't like it. No way will my kids suffer like I did. That's what she says every day. Good life for a kid, she's paving the way. To make ends meet, she's trying. She lies in her bed and she can't stop crying, admiring her persistence. Angels of wisdom watch from a distance, while she's bursting her veins. God says the suffering won't be in vain.
Power of love. It's the power of love. Power of love. It's the power of love.
Power of love. Don't let it sweep you off your feet today. Power of love. Don't let your eyes be blocked by lust today. Understanding is all we need, is all we need. Understanding is what we need, is what we need.
Look, I'm paving a way, I'm a disciple, not of the 12, I'm one of the disciple. He died on the cross for lives. The power of love is beyond the eyes. The power of love is above the skies. The power of love is the secret remedy. He drank his blood on the cross of Calvary. The bloodshed color was a rosy burgundy. The same blood that's inside of me. In Jesus' name, let it get the best of me. Now I understand love like a mother to a son. Now I understand love like God to the world. Carmen and I, we should.
The sound of Sister Pansy. The trusting heart.
The trusting heart to Jesus come, nor any hills for pain, but at that cross of Calvary sing. Praise God for lifting my load. As singing I go along life's Jesus has lifted my load. Each passing day brings many cares. Fear not, I hear him say. And when my fears all turn to praise, my burdens lead away. Singing I go along life's road, praising the Lord, praising the Lord. Singing I go along life's road, for Jesus has lifted my load. He tells me of my Father's love, and never a slumbering eye. His mighty arms upholding me, will all my needs supply. Singing I go along life's road, praising the Lord, praising the Lord. Singing I go along life's road, for Jesus has lifted my load.
I don't deserve to
This sound of Triple O.
some things they
Song I'm singing Come Home.
hear you saying come home. I don't deserve to be close. Done some things they don't know, but I can softly hear you saying come home. Home, 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 home,
You were made to look after my soul. Me shooting you soul to carry me through everywhere that I go. Now I'm alone. I can see you sitting on your throne while I'm praying to my peeps on the phone. Unknown to the rest of the world, I deliver a facade similar to a mirage. But sleeping in the garage doesn't make me a car, so I can't come back with this rock stone cold from the start. Hard heart, they told me to come and look for you. Down the narrow road, you hold the heart of redemption. But I must mention, sin doesn't faze me. We link up daily as part of my sentence. This form of state refers to my former state. To reform my state, all I can clearly state, I don't wanna be here anymore. But if I come knocking, will you open the door?
I don't deserve to be close. Done some things they don't know, but I can softly hear you saying come home. I don't deserve to be close. Done some things they don't know, but I can softly hear you saying come home. Home, 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 home,
My child, you can only run so far. One set of bricks in the sand, they were mine. I carried you through when you thought I didn't care. I cried out your name times you despaired. And when you were raped, I was there. When you lost your mother to cancer, I wanted you to know I was there, you ignored me. So distraught, I would have thought you knew it was all for my glory. Come sit with me to find comfort in me. Sit, taste and see. Know that I'm good when you know me, no life. But if there's no me, no life, my love is everlasting. Irrespective to what you may have done, I've already paid the price with the life of my son who died on the cross with his arms out. Now come running to my love, cause I wait with my arms out.
I don't deserve to be close. Done some things they don't know, but I can softly hear you saying come home.
sound of Triple O, Come Home. This is UK Gospels. The sound of Cemetery by the Good Book.
20 T1 T Weezy S to the G you need me not really represent Jesus. Oh gosh. Yeah, God's word stays tough. Daily bench press scripture, I get buff. Get blessed, get touched, get filled up, get fed, getting off. I can't. Maybe after a couple few pages, couple chapters, couple stages, couple of them daily, regular basis. Read to the Bible I tape on my playlist. Jeez. God's word stays perfect, so I text scripture, make the words fit. Write it down and rehearse it. Grab a mic, bust a beat, disperse it. Yo, God's word stays timeless. Say it's not relevant, open your eyelids then. Mine is, when was the last time you're ready? The last time your phone had credit. God's word written in my art and my head top. Liquor shot straight from the good book. We quote text for overcome setbacks. Lick 'em with the good book. Give me that. 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 I ain't even ramping. I don't business. Bust it at the bus stop raw. Bust it in your brethren's car. Arcs nicely like
turn on the music star. You can't see I'm reading a song.
Good book tucked under my arm in Tesco's. Wearing my regular garms and my best clothes. See me in the plane or the train or the metro. Everybody else still reading the metro. Let's go. What goes in comes out. That's what I'm reading about. Give some fruits till they spill out my mouth. For my daily routine when I'm out and about. That's why I spit that, state that, quote that. Give me that. Bust that, read that, know that. Anytime tough times come, I can go back to the good book. Look it up and I'm safe. God's word written in my art and my head top. Liquor shot straight from the good book. We quote text for overcome setbacks. Lick 'em with the good book. I give me that. Bust that. Give me 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 that. I just lift them, flip them scriptures, get blisters on the tips of my fingers. Go back, reread it and whisper it slow to myself. Then it stick with me swifter, sister. Mister, nobody says if I read it, it'll go over my head. But I'm a postie, I know what it says, and I trusted Jehovah and over again. See me trying on parts of my armor, breastplate, helmet, everything larger. Read one, pray two, get less marker, double-edged sword, yeah, sharper. God's word written in my heart and my head top. Liquor shot straight for the good book. We quote text for overcome setbacks. Lick 'em with the good book. I give me that. 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 Give me that.
God's words written in my heart and my head top. So when the devil tries to come, I just tell him to stop. Pull out my good book and bust through some. Tell him to move back and don't try harm. But chewing is a hectic psalm on my mind. Have to straight pull it up, do a big rewind. But the good book gets a straight book from me. Cause before I was blind, but now I can see. But for real, don't take our word for it. Find out for yourself and see. This is coming straight up from your boy T Weezy. Trust me, believe me, SG.
God's word written in my heart and my head top. Liquor shot straight from the good book. We quote text for overcome setbacks. Lick 'em with the good book. Give me that. 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 Give me that.
Yes, this is called The Good Book, featuring T1, Sound of the Cemetery. This is called Amen to That by L. Dubsy.
BZY, away, send out to Lucas, done, Mima, let's go, it's our time, okay, amen to that, still hold up, amen to that, making progress, amen to that, let me bust my track, amen to that, soon to have a truth, amen to that, it's held up, amen to that, still humble, amen to that. Now no one can say I played with life, cause I now made it. Don't waste time online talking, cursing, conversing, rehearsing ways of hurting me. I'm just a normal human being, quite unique, fearfully and wonderfully made by G.O.D. Don't try to scare me, but I'm not amused by your cocky ways. Choose, I heard you're big in the game, but I will finish you, might as well call me Dave. Awake it's now, our time to rise and chat. Lucas on L. Dubs and Mima, but in it, hey, okay, amen to that. Still held up, amen to that. Making progress, amen to that. Soon blowing up, amen to that. Let me bust my track, amen to that. Soon to have a talk, amen to that. It's sold up, amen to that. Praise Jesus, amen to that. As I carry on with this song, before I draw one, haters of what I'm on. Oh yeah, I forgot, man, like he ain't got none. Cause I'm quite calm, cause no harm. Got a good heart and very charming. Soon to have a tune to call me darling. Bun Jezebel, they be charring. I wanna be quite wealthy, rich actually, bun poverty. I'm not into that, I'm all about making cash. So I gotta focus on my chart and work hard if I wanna live large. On God I'm depending, pay for that work ain't anything. Okay, amen to that. Still held up, amen to that. Making progress, amen to that. Soon blowing up, amen to that. Let me bust my track, amen to that. Soon to have a tune, amen to that. It's sold up, amen to that. Still humble, amen to that. Amen, tune done. Chart top 5, hit number 1. All this hard work, see how I come. First award since you be one. Send out to my mum, she proud of her son. Discipline me hard when I was young. But look now, it's a great outcome. I'm now that son every man wants. Didn't do well in school, scored F's and U tests. Took me for a fool and had to fuel my tunes and I find it amusing. Then stressing hard to purchase my album with that raving children. And I find it amazing. Why they'll be stressing hard in their 9 to 5 job while I'll be chilling in my yard. Reading some, praising God. Amen to that. Still held up, amen to that. Making progress, amen to that. Soon blowing up, amen to that. Let me bust my track, amen to that. See that I'm a true, amen to that. It's held up, amen to that. Jesus, amen to that. Yeah, amen to that. Still held up, amen to that. Amen to that. Still blowing up, amen to that. Let me bust my track, amen to that. See that I'm a true, amen to that. It's held up, amen to that. Praise Jesus, amen to that. Amen to that. Still held up, amen to that.
This is the final round.
Gentlemen,
Inhale, Exhale by LWZ. Now it comes to the sign out.
On my side, Jesus in my heart.
And with Stacy.
Let them know what's going on.
Stacy and
no, don't get it twisted, I'm not perfect.
with Stacy in the crossway. And Vivian, Watcher, Dwayne, Rachel,
it must be that spirit inside of me that was me.
Debbie,
Me, I'm trying to be so
Pop, Jen. See you next week on Westby Radio. Till then, what a wonderful week.
The flow is in no way. No, there's just too much at stake, so I surround myself with kingdom men. I'm not trying to be bad man, I'm just getting tired of sinning and repenting again and again. Trying to be a good friend, not a good friend. Being a friend of the world won't help my pen. It's deep politics we talk. Mics we stalk, God watching and walking. I'm hot with the English grammar. People fear getting shot in the manner, so they stop bulletproofs in that manner. But nobody wants degrees, everybody wants music, glitz and glamour. No please, no thank you. Screwface throw chips at your girl and the busting shank you. Youngers are so quick to dish you, cause underneath hoodies they hold pistols. But I swear, I see a day when youngers won't be influenced by what MCs say. Somebody hold these MCs accountable for the words they say. They're leading our youth astray. They're spitting mess and radio raves and raves and man, I want something with content, something that's special stuff. Change the topic, I want something more intelligent and more inspiring. Change the topic, not everybody grew up on the streets, had a rough background. Change the topic and they talk gun talk, but on the street to the gun walk. Change the topic, how many girls will they sex before they finally catch them? I got a John 3:16 on the waist and a Mark 10 verse 45 that'll put you in your place. And ensure the infrared scriptures won't miss you, cause they eat camps in the dark. From time to eat camps in the dark, I'm missing your first spit rhymes in the dark. Watch them scriptures make moves to your heart, reach for the air like a dart. I don't wanna start, I don't wanna believe, could be so naive to believe we could ignore what's true. God is rude, don't be so aloof. So to be rude, wrong proof, on the world is proof. How can Superman X-ray vision see through what you're trying to do? But when you try and ignore what you know is true, the only person you're fooling is you. And I MC and a crew of free, and all these free keep me on my feet. And Sober's business minded, he keeps money at the forefront at all time. Yeah, blessed my brother in rhyme, I discuss punchlines in the middle of that. But Jesus is the source of it all, once of all, that guy's the boss of it all. And I ain't the best round here, I can certainly put some of the tests round here. Guns don't seem to sleep round here, blatantly we need God round here. Look, and all knockdown hoodies who spit gun talk, get air round here. Don't wanna hear that mess round here, we'll cut the sound on your cordless round here. Yeah, all knockdown hoodies who spit gun talk, get air round here. Don't wanna hear that mess round here, we'll cut the sound on your cordless round here. Call him the fruit locker shopper, street bopper, top shot, screw face clocker, cocaine chopper, 6 series BM drop. You want a fake to shoot or get shot, he will blaze in the copper. On road nobody's hotter, he blazed fakes from every state to be number one. Now he's on, runs with guns at the same time, guns run him. Look man, I put my work in, no time for digestives or hobnobs. I put my work in, no OT breaks, this is my life, my job. I put my work in while some are sleeping, I'll be rehearsing. I put my work in, I ain't perfect, but God chose his present, not about my name. So I hide from the hands of fame when I step to the side, let Jesus shine. What I see is mics in the distance, I fight resistance against that dream. And I'm moving with a boom team, an A team, not a B team, if you see what I mean. We stay low, creep low to the gifts exposed on the real. Raw, take a chill pill, then chill. This is God's gift, so I just stand still. Yeah, I let him do what he's gotta do what he does best. He's better than the rest. On road, they move with a big gun, move with a big crew, invest in the fest. God, we need you, we just don't know it. We're so arrogant that we just won't show it. And I'm dogmatic, I keep at it. Find me with my pen and my pad in the attic. My ink right letter to the streets and my peeps. I can't keep my punchlines on leash, capiche. Just to get the gospel preached, and I'm resting in peace. And the church won't face no defeat, nah. Even in the face of defeat, man, I stick out my tongue. I'm done with this beat. I'm done with this beat.